Hello and welcome to this quick review of the new Bachmann Class 57305 in Northen Belle Livery, Northern Princess. As you can see, this is an absolute stunning model. You can see the details. I know this camera's not great, it's just my phone, but I'll obviously get into some detail later. But you can see the Delma coupling on the front. You can see the axle boxes and all the bogie frame detail. You've got cab detail. You've got the driver, of course, which is a standard Bachmann thing now. Cab lights, headlights. You've even got the metal fan grills on the side, as you can see there. I'll actually read to you what is on the back of the box. I will read this. It's the British Rail Class 57 is a re-engineered locomotive rebuilt by Brush Traction at Loughborough from redundant Class 47 locomotives between 1997 and 2004. They are fitted with a refurbished General Motors engine and a reconditioned alternator to improve reliability and performance. Actually, a follow-on from that was when BR very sadly passed away in 1996 and obviously went over to privatisation. EWS, they got given a load of 47s and they hated them. EWS could not get on with the 47s. They were very unreliable. Freightliner had a few 47s, but obviously, like I've just read, they did in the late 90s decide to keep the 47 but just re-engine them and rework the mechanics and the electricals inside them to make the 57. They do sound very different. They aren't the same as the 47. They sound a bit more like a Class 66. Got a very good whine on them. I'll carry on reading anyway. Enthusiasts have nicknamed the locomotives body snatchers because the body of the Class 47 has been stripped, rewired and re-engined. In 1997, Freightliner placed an order for 6 57 Type O locomotives, with the first being released in 1998. 12 named locomotives were built and finished in the company's green-yellow livery. These were 57001 to 57012, which have now passed over to DRS. 57002 is based from Crewe, and that loco is called Rail Express after the magazine, after they went off lease with Freightliner. In 2002, Virgin Trains ordered 12 units classified 57 Type 3, which this loco is, with a revised power unit delivering 2,750 bhp, enabling a top speed of 95 mph. They were painted in the company's distinctive red livery of red, white and silver. As their primary function was to act as emergency rescue locomotives, they were nicknamed after characters in the 1960s TV series Thunderbirds. The order was increased to a total of 16, and all the locomotives were modified with automatic Delma couplings devices for use with Voyager and Pedalino units. Brush Engineering developed a passenger demonstrator locomotive, a Type 57-6, for the leasing company Porterbrook. The 57 Type 6s, I do believe, are running with the Great Western Railway. Carried on, which carried a very distinctive silver and purple livery. The locomotive was later purchased by the West Coast Railway Company and was painted in a plain maroon livery with black stripe. In 2003, First Great Western took delivery of 4 57 Type 6s locomotives, all named after castles, to work the Paddington to Penzance service. In 2007, half of the Freightliner fleet was released by Porterbrook to DRS. Reveiw Trains Wales obtained 3 of the Virgin 57 Type 3s in 2008. Avenza Freight purchased 2 ex-Freightliner locomotives, and obviously they are now defunct. I believe that they've all passed over into the hands of DRS. Obviously DRS are very fond of the 57s, just as they are with the 37s. Can't beat a good bit of classic traction. Right, now a closer look in detail. I will apologise for the camera. I'm just free-handing now with my my phone, but I'm going to try and get into the detail. There's the front. You can see the little driver. Of course, you've got the headlights, cab lights. You've got your Delma coupler in the middle. I don't know if you can see smack bang in the middle on the top of it. You've got the little silver thing, and that's where it would connect into the Pendolino, and the Pendolino has one. It would connect into that, and it's automatic, so no having to get out the cab and manually couple. Do apologise for the camera shake. You can see the red buffer beam. It's got the silver buffers, which do look very striking. You can see all the detail Bachmann have put into this. The white handrail just below the windows, that's separately applied. If I just switch it over, that's the I'll knock the cab light off. That's your headlights, and there's your tail lights. Yeah, I've got the light on, but they are very bright, very good lights. Obviously, the headlight nearest to us doesn't light up, but obviously when they run at night, they can switch the headlight over. But Bachmann have not included this. Sometimes they do as a switch underneath, but they've not done that on this. But I'm not going to lie to you, this logo is not cheap. £127 I paid. So obviously I suppose they've got to keep the costs down somehow. I know because of Brexit, the pound's dropped, and Bachmann are having to put some price increases on. But £127, and this logo I've had to pay for a chip as well. You know, it does not come cheap. You can buy the early Bachmann Class 57s in just plain DRS livery for about £80 on eBay. I have been looking, but I just went into my local model shop, saw this, and you can see why I just fell in love with it. Literally, he just put them out on display, and as he was putting them out on display, I saw it and I was just like, I've got to have one. I have to have one. So that's what I did. Obviously, if I come round to the side, oh, I've put my flash on, but that's, oh, there we go. Don't know if that helps. You can see you've got the DRS logo on the cab side, and this logo does in fact come with etched nameplates, number plates, and the Pullman logo on the other cab. They will be fitted at some point. I will do that because it's nice that Bachmann have actually included them. So I will put them on. You can see obviously the metal on the bottom of the door. Now looking at the bogies, you can see the yellow axle boxes, the springs. And if you look on the wheels as well, very carefully, you'll see the little white lines, which is a really nice feature. And actually, I don't know if I can show you, as the logo, there you go, look. Brilliant. Makes me smile. Yeah, I can't remember what I was trying to say now. Yeah, the other new 57 in the Great Western does not have, it just have complete black bogies. It doesn't have the axle boxes or the springs, or which I don't really. Oh, I better leave. Oh, there we go. I don't really understand, and it's the exact same price. Obviously, this has got the down coupling on. That one, I think, has got, well, to me, it's just an anonymous front end. You've obviously just got you've got the same lights on as you do here, but you don't have the down coupler, so it looks really bland. Right, you've got the headlights in the two bottom corners, and there's just nothing there. So that does put me off that. Obviously, on the newer, not just this release, but on a few of the other Bachmann 57s, they've actually put metal, don't know if you can hear, there you go, metal roof vents, which is really nice. You've got there's your exhaust detail, Northen Belle Livery. It's a nice livery in real. I've seen this logo in real life a couple of times, and its sister logo, and the livery is really nice, very well applied. There's the name plate, Northern Princess. Like I said, it does come with the etched nameplates. I can't get my words out today. Right, if I come down to the other cab, I might just have to put my light on, bear with me. There you go. You can see, look at that bogey detail. Really does look good. And you do get the Pullman crest on this cab end, and you do get the etched plate for that as well. So if I come out and have a look at that, what I'll do, I'll rest the camera here and I'll try and get it to sneak past, and you can see, look at the wheels, there you go. And that's on the first speed setting. it's such a smooth and steady motor. You know, it'll pull, it'll creep. This motor, it's really good. Bachmann have really pulled the stops out on this one. Now, how about this for a scene? Stablemate 37405, again by Bachmann, has decided he wants some of the limelight. So here they are together. This loco lives around the Norwich, the east of England area. So it's not based out of Crewe. Out of Crewe you mainly get the 37 type 6s, which would live with Northen Belle. But it's nice to see them together. And I'll get these both running for you. I'll obviously put 37 on the flasks. I've got 2 FNA Nuclear flask wagons. And then I'll put the Northen Belle on its matching rake coaches. Now, for the eagle-eyed of you out there, you may have noticed, lurking in the shadows, was this rake of Mark II coaches in a very similar livery to the Northen Belle. So I know what you want me to do. You want me to couple this loco up and show it you running. So I think that's what I'm going to go and do. Enjoy.